is a weird French RPG from 2008 that became a huge cult hit and influenced games like Undertale, and is now coming to Steam. It starts off seeming like a normal RPG, but quickly gets really strange and unsettling in ways that are hard to describe without spoiling things. You control this character, called the Badger, who says he's on a mission to purify the world. Right away the game does this thing where this character called the Judge talks directly to you as the player, not as your character. It constantly reminds you that you're the one controlling the Badger, which becomes important later. The Judge acts as your guide and shows up at key moments, and he's got this really dry, sarcastic personality that makes him memorable. The world is split into different zones that each produce essential elements people need to survive. Zone 1 makes smoke for breathing and metal. Zone 2 has plastic and meat. Zone 3 produces sugar. Each zone has these creatures called specters that the Badger claims are corrupting everything, so your job is to go through and purify them. There's also this mysterious merchant character named Zachary, who shows up everywhere wearing different masks, and you never really know what his deal is. Combat is turn-based, but with a twist. You have to wait for the bar to fill up before you can take actions, so you can't just sit there planning forever. You get these add-on creatures that help you fight. The puzzles are pretty good, mostly pattern recognition and codes, but you'll want to keep notes because there's a lot to remember. Some of the later puzzles get genuinely tricky and require you to pay attention to details scattered throughout the game. The game uses this really clinical, sterile language for everything that makes normal RPG violence sound weirdly medical and official. Every fight starts with purification and progress, which should probably be your first hint that something's not quite right here. The whole world has this sterile feeling that gets more unsettling the longer you spend in it. What makes Off special is how it slowly builds this feeling that something is very wrong, even though on the surface you're just doing typical RPG hero stuff. The atmosphere gets more and more unsettling as you go, and the game is really good at making you question whether you're actually the good guy. The art style is minimal but effective, mostly black and white with some color accents. The music is fantastic and really adds to the creepy factor. It's about 5 to 6 hours long, which is perfect because it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's basically a psychological horror game disguised as a normal RPG, and it does some really clever things with morale responsibility that I won't spoil. Definitely worth playing if you want something that will mess with your head a bit. And this sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.